Let's, instead of going to Himeno's side, let's head for the deep sea fish booth. Because that seems to be kind of important to the story as a whole. I reach for the small handle under the director's desk. Wait just a little longer, Himeno. I have no time, but that means I have to be all the more careful. In a way, this is Manton Aquarium's final puzzle. The closed-down deep-sea fish booth. Everything will be settled there. There has to be an end to the Red Manton Aquarium. Embracing the vigor in my chest, I pull open a small door. I descend the ladder, leading from the director's office, walk along the dark underground passage for several meters, and reach another ladder. Causing a dull sound to echo, I climb the ladder. As I approach the door overhead, cold air flows through. Oof! Pushing the door up with my head, I reach the top of the ladder. Whoa, hey there. You guys aren't alive. I know you're ghost fish. This is the deep sea fish booth. I mutter, closing the door I came up through. Inside it's pitch black. Not what the picture looks like then. As if to match the real deep sea, it is a world with no light. So this picture does look really good, doesn't it? I mean, like, let me take the text off. That I like how that looks. That's really cool. The art in this game isn't bad. Especially some of these scenes like this. My unease in the dark comes from deep down in my heart. However, at this moment, I am able to suppress that feeling. Stretching my arms out to the left and right, I carefully walk on. There must be something here. I am absolutely sure of it. Huh. That light. After walking for a bit, I find a light floating in my path. It's neither the red light nor the blue one I saw in the director's office, but rather a golden light, like that of the morning sun. I suddenly begin walking towards that light. There may be nothing there, but I don't even consider that possibility. Pretty, it's a light. I'm pretty sure Pretty's gonna get us killed. Let's go for it. I don't want to die. Called by the light, I move forward. But I know. Having gotten close enough to touch the light, my movements seem to be off. The ball of light before my eyes has begun dodging me. A deep sea fish, eh? That much I can understand. A football fish, perhaps the most famous of the deep sea fish. It emits light, even in the depths of the deep sea, slyly awaiting its prey. But I am no longer prey. Passing the light, it's as if something has been blown open, as things begin to flicker throughout the room. Yellow lights, blue lights, even red lights. They all rush about the room like fibers. All of the lights waver like the surface of the water. Thanks to the intermittent light, I begin to grasp the full form of the deep sea fish booth. Fish are swimming all throughout the room. The light itself is the fish's habitat. This is the sea to the fish spirits that have lost the malice that once guided them. I'm not afraid anymore. The director himself said that they had all been freed from their malice. Stupid angry fish. You occasionally have to step back and think about like how silly the story is. Just as he said, the fish no longer have any aggression. The oarfish, the monkfish, the hagfish. There are also ones with scary faces, transparent fish, and fish that grow beautifully, though differently from the football fish. This room, filled with several deep-sea fish, is more realistic and more magnificent than any other display space. I'm no longer afraid, so come on out. Weaving through all the fish, I touch a whale on the inside of the deep-sea fish booth, a wall, even. Mari! Just as I call her name, I feel my legs slam close together. Oh no, it was a trap! Huh. I suppose this is what you would call carelessness. My legs have been grabbed by a large tentacle. Oh god, we gotta censor this fast. It is white skin and pale pink suckers. At my feet is the deep sea. I can see a black shadow, far closer to me than the bottom of the sea. I've seen this creature on the news on TV. It's the largest creature on planet Earth. A whale? Giant squid. Okay then. My impatience is greater than my fear. Before it can pull me in, I have to escape. But the suction pads are strong, and as I struggle, another tentacle approaches. Dummy. Huh? That is the voice of hope. A small hand reaches down from above as I'm pulled further into the deep sea. A hand of salvation for me as I writhe against the imminent death in the darkness. See, I don't know about this. If this is Sayu's hand, then it's probably a good idea. If this is Mari's hand, we're dead. I mean, we're already dead, kind of, so let's take the hand. Oh, yeah, we're dead. Big sister, if you go away before we get to make up, I really will hate you. I'm not going anywhere. First, I grasp her hand tightly with my right hand. It's such a miracle, I began to feel my zeal returning. Next, I grabbed that little hand with my left hand. Oh, yeah. The director did say that the deep sea fish booth may have truth still here, which is probably how we save our sister. Gotcha. So maybe she's not evil this time, now that the malice of the deep sea has been quelled. Except for this, loser squid. I don't know why he's evil. Next, I grab that little hand in my left hand. I can feel my energy growing stronger. I am pulled up with a great amount of power. It isn't just the owner of the voice's strength either. I can feel the intervention of a miraculous amount of power. With just that, the tentacles that hold my legs and have refused to let go are easily peeled away. Ow! Pulled from the darkness, I land on my backside. I don't know how many times today I've fallen down. Please cut it out. The bones in my butt feel like they'll break. This is no time for such carefree thoughts. I've ended up in the deep sea fish booth once more. This room with so many types of fish just swimming about. She's here. I puff out my cheeks, place my hands on my hips, and push myself forward with my palms. It's you, it's really you, and not like evil you, I think. Mari, really, Huh? Who are you? I thought you're my big sister, but you've grown up? Looking at me as I lift my head is a girl with long hair. Mari is looking down at me. It's me, Nakanobe Mayumi, your big sister. Yep, I'm not wrong after all. You're a grown-up, but you're my big sister. It wouldn't be surprising for her not to recognize me. In the 5 years that have passed, as I've been going through a growth spurt, I've grown quite noticeably. I cut my hair that was, at the time, as long as Mari's, and my looks and my body have become a little more mature. But Mari is laughing and nodding. She called me big sister. I've been looking for you this whole time, big sister. Since you've got lost, I thought I should find you, big sister, the whole time. I think somebody got the whole thing backwards here. I realize that Mari's voice has an echo to it. It isn't because of the room that we're in. It's probably due to the light shining through Mari's silhouette. I saw something scary. A lady with a scary face wouldn't let the man who looked worried get out of the water. She was drowning him. A lady, a man? Could that be the director and Saganuma Rieko? I got so scared and I ran away, but this lady chased after me. Saganuma Rieko. Mari, I ran and ran. I hid myself in some sort of box. I thought of how I really wanted to see you and stay there the whole time. Then suddenly the whole place filled with water and I went to sleep. Mari, I'm sorry. I couldn't save you. Having witnessed the scene of a murder, Mari ran away with the Manton Aquarium as Saganuma Rieko pursued her. Then she ended up in some empty tank that was then filled with water, and then she... Was it an accident Saganuma Rieko's doing? Or could it have possibly been that she slipped into the red Manton Aquarium? In this world of strange phenomena, Mari herself probably doesn't even know. The one truth is that Mari's life was brought to an end. After that, why did you come back here? I don't know. I drifted, sleeping the whole time. Then I thought that you had come, so I woke myself up. Mari, you're dead, aren't you? I say these words, enduring the pain in my heart. It feels like I have no choice but to say them. Yes, sorry, big sister. The one who should apologize is me. I had no idea you faced something so terrible, and I wasn't able to save you. Even though you waited here for me, I couldn't save you. That's right, geez, because you always get lost. Big sister, are you crying? Mari says this to me in an innocent voice. I'm not crying. I am her big sister. Her big sister, 5 years her senior. So then I can't cry. Mari is smiling so broadly. I can't let her see me do something as uncool as crying. Can't be uncool in front of your friends or your family. Finally, I was able to see Mari. Finally, I was able to reunite with Mari. No matter what form she takes, this isn't supposed to be a sad thing, is it? Well, I'm going now. To where? I don't know. But this cradle where I've been sleeping feels as if it's slowly disappearing. That's why I feel somehow that I'm not supposed to be here anymore. Mari, thank you for saving me. I was unable to save Mari, but even so, Mari brought me through my own crisis. I'm pretty pathetic for a big sister, huh? No. After all, you came to see me, didn't you? Yeah. Manton Aquarium's final truth. For me, that would be Mari's death. I realized this a long time ago, honestly, but I was unable to accept it and let it go so easily. Little by little, the light enveloping Mari grows stronger. If the director was like a shell for the Red Manton Aquarium, then Mari, surely being one drop amongst the collective, was being released. The thing that held her here is now gone. All around me, numerous other lights are climbing towards heaven. As if the ceiling is no obstacle, pillars of light fill the deep-sea fish booth. This other Manton Aquarium is vanishing. Big sister, I love you. How about you? It's the same for me, as it should be. Well, I'm going then. We don't really have a choice in the matter, do we? Wait, Mari. What is it, big sister? This keychain. It's my treasure, so... I pulled a keychain bearing all of my memories from my pocket. I dropped it once, but it came back, as if guided by destiny. A true treasure. Just as if she were seeing it for the first time, Mari makes a sad face. No fair. After all, back then you told me how important it was. It is important, and precious, so I'll give it to you, Mari. I am your big sister, Mari. It was such a trivial thing that I regret from that day. I won't make that same mistake again. What is it that's important to me? I feel like I understand that a little better than back then. Thank you, but sorry. I gave my keychain to a girl that looks just like me, so I can't trade with you. A faint band of light appears in Mari's eyes. Illuminated by the numerous twinkling lights, Mari is so pretty. It's alright. In sync with my words, I rub Mari's head. I cannot touch her long hair, but even so, I embrace Mari. I know that girl. She's a friend of mine. Well then, I'll treasure it no matter what. Okay. Wait. No, I can't keep waiting. The light envelops even me. The warmth is like Mari's own body temperature. In this way, Mari will probably go to heaven. I believe that Mari will definitely go on to a happier world. Because Mari is a kind girl. Do not toy with me! Huh? Yeah! Oh no! Evil! As if an arrow had been shot through the room. All of the twinkling lights stop in sync with the voice. What a twist! As soon as I hear that voice, the light surrounding Mari disappears, and it is as if time has stopped, leaving me wide-eyed at the small voice that screams hard enough to burn itself out. Himeno! No, this shouldn't be. I deny the truth in front of me, the owner of that voice. Don't go deciding it's all over on your own. Sagaraki, going and destroying this place because you say your objective is complete. How convenient. I'll kill that brat. I'll kill anyone who saw what I did. Then I'll return to Manton Aquarium. The wall of the deep-sea fish booth is thrown open, and inside I can faintly see the tunnel tank. Himeno is standing there, lit from behind by a red light leaking out from the entrance. Her face is covered in a distinct shadow. This isn't the appearance of the weakened Himeno, nor is it the Himeno I know. Her breathing rough and her expression furious. She takes a stance like a model would. No, why? Mari's gentle expression is changed to one of fear in an instant. Aha, I'll make your backgrounds red too! Everything is bathed in the red light, and my pulse quickens and grows stronger. My. As she says this, the corner of Himeno's mouth's bend. Even though I recognize that expression as a smile, it takes me some time. Found you. You're that... No! Oh god, that was a really bad no. Letting out a sudden scream, Mari takes off running. In order to reach the one and only exit in the basement, Mari uses her small body to slide past Himeno's thigh. Himeno, why? Hey, answer me, Himeno! Why, my name isn't Himeno. Huh? What do I... Isn't that... Could she be? There's no mistaking that as Himeno's face and voice. However, this isn't the first time I've heard the way Himeno's speaking right now. I remember it. It's someone I know. I knew it. That's what it is. It's the evil spirit now of Saganuma Reiko. You know, we've lost the spirit of the bad spirit of the thing as a whole, but Saganuma Reiko was the reason why she couldn't get better. Gotcha. You have guts to address a lady older than you without respect. So you were a spirit after all. Then how did you get Himeno's body? Through possession? Himeno, this vessel. This girl was shaken, and at the bottom of her heart she bore resentment. Resentment? Yes, as the one who left her all alone. That would be you, Nakanobe Mayumi-san. Himeno, resented... Himeno gives a sly grin. No, the one in front of me isn't Himeno. It isn't. But I came all the way here. For Himeno. I followed that brat to kill her, but I slipped from a machine and died, so I was unable to finish the job. Wow, that's just like an unclimactic way to finish your murdering spree. If I can't get rid of my worries, I cannot rest easy. Sleep deprivation is the enemy of a woman's complexion. What? But you're already dead, aren't you? If she weren't dead, she couldn't possess Himeno like this. It does not matter. I will use this girl's soul and, this time, create my version of Manton Aquarium. There I will resume my peaceful existence. If you're dragging Himeno into it, then it's all wrong, isn't it? My soul is nothing more than a droplet within Manton Aquarium. Just as I am released, I am pulled back in. My soul alone can't create Manton Aquarium. I need something not linked to this place or the other souls. So I'll use this girl's soul. Then isn't that enough? Mari is already... It does not matter. I will kill that child. If I don't, I cannot move forward. There's nothing more for you to move forward to. With a twisted expression, Himeno clicks her tongue with a... No, that's not Himeno. Himeno would never make that face. I'll go ahead and say this, but it's because this vessel has its own will that I am like this. The reason I hate you is because of a vector of malice from within. That's a lie. Mayu, I hate you. What? Words said on the spur of the moment. Words that don't even fill up a second. Those words definitely originated from Himeno's mouth, in Himeno's voice, and the same way of speaking that Himeno uses. Saganuma Reiko spins her body around, and with the sound of her heels going clack clack clack, leaves the deep-sea fish booth behind. She begins walking into the Manton Aquarium that is now corroded with red. Stupid Himeno, you idiot! Feeling nauseated, I say this over and over. That's why I'll save you, no matter what. I don't care if Himeno does hate me, because I love her. So what's the strategy here? All throughout the red aquarium, the fish swim about. Rushing out of the tanks that served as containers, they literally migrate into every inch of the area. It has become a big ocean, far greater than just the deep-sea fish booth. The cutlass fish that was hopping around the tunnel tank is now just a school of fish swimming about. Occasionally a manta ray passes at my feet, and a small shark swims overhead. The fish's understanding of the space is probably different from mine. The walls, floor, and ceiling are definitely there, but any concept of up or down, left or right is irrelevant to them. The two perceptions of the world are merging together. Neither version of the world seems to be changing into the malicious aquarium that existed up until now. All of it blends together, a world on the threshold. If what Saganuma Reiko said is true, at the moment Mari and I touched hands, the new red Manton Aquarium was completed. I won't let you. This is something I definitely will not allow. I can guess where she's heading. I double my speed and head for that place as well. She said that she fell from a machine. If there's a machine high enough to die from oh, she didn't even fall into like a squish you dead machine. She just fell from somewhere. If there's a machine high enough to die from falling off, there's no place that it could be except for the machine room. I like your thought process there. There's a ladder leading to it from the passageway where Hiyoshi-san went crazy. So that's the way ahead. Weaving through the fish, I move along. I'm going to save the people who are important to me. Let's go. There's a door combined with a panel on the wall just after exiting the tunnel tank. Upon closer inspections, the word staff only are written on it. I open it and see that there is a staff passageway that goes to the stage. There are many hidden passageways besides this one in the aquarium. Before I realize it, I become so knowledgeable about this place. I have no time to get caught up in sentimentality. Stopping Saganuma Reiko takes priority. On opening the door, cold air flows out. Just to be safe, I look all around, but there's no sign of Hiyoshi-san. The time axis may still be changing every time someone passes through a door, but I don't sense any strange phenomena in the dead silence of the passageway, so all that's left to do is move on. Himeno! Though I call out in a loud voice, I get no response. Himeno, Mari, where are you? As I move further into the passageway, I call out several times. However, there is no response. If so, then Saganuma Reiko has probably already climbed up. I climb the ladder on the side of the passageway. As this passageway is essentially in a sub-basement, the very top is quite high up. I climb it in one go. Looking out, I am on a walkway above the tunnel tank. From here, one could feed the fish in the tank or adjust the machines. Being above the tunnel tank puts me about 3 stories high. Looking up from below, it's hard to tell how high up this goes thanks to the water. Physically, I get the sense that that's how high I've climbed. It's so deep I can't see the bottom. Even if I fell into the water from here, it would still be dangerous. With my clothes, I'd easily sink to the bottom. Clothes make you sink to the bottom? You're wearing like a skirt and like a shirt thing. Why would that make you sink to the bottom? Are you that bad of a swimmer? Maybe that's why she keeps dying. She's not even like, it's not even really that dangerous. They're just like, we're gonna push you under the water. And then she's like, I can't swim. Whoa, weird voices when I talk into a cup. Whoa. Sorry, I'm sorry. That was stupid. And if there were no water, just thinking about it is terrifying. Right now, I can be certain that there is water filling it to the brim. This thin walkway above the giant tank is a bridge about 10 meters across. Even missing one's footing by one step could easily lead to them falling. And so, you guys didn't like design this with a handrail in mind, or maybe like some walls? Like, what's the purpose of a walkway with no guardrails on it on something like this? Why? There seems to be a ladder. Oh no, I'm questioning the game too much. There seems to be a ladder on the other side as well. The metallic footsteps coming from over there hint at that fact. Yeah, look at this thing. This thing is super unsafe. OSHA's gonna have a field day. Over there are Himeno, Mari. I've heard those footsteps before. They're Himeno's boots. Yeah, give me just a moment. I'll make a video cut here. But, yeah, just give me a moment. I need to get some more water. Because, while I can make cool sounds with the cup, I'm also out of water, so I'm kind of thirsty.